What if I told you that the small family restaurant down the street is using the same technology as McDonald's? Or that the local boutique is leveraging the same customer analytics as Zara? Sounds impossible, right? But here's the mind-blowing part. They're doing it for less than what you spend on your monthly streaming subscriptions. Welcome to the AI revolution that's turning small businesses into giants, where the little guys are finally getting access to the same technological firepower as the big corporations, but without the eye-watering price tag. If you run a small business or know someone who does, you might want to pay attention. Because while everyone's busy debating whether AI will replace jobs, small businesses are quietly using it to outmaneuver their bigger competitors. Let's dive in. Point 1. The playing field equalizer. For decades, enterprise-level technology has been the exclusive playground of big companies with deep pockets. Remember when only major corporations could afford sophisticated inventory systems or customer relationship management software? Well, AI is demolishing those barriers faster than a wrecking ball at an abandoned warehouse. Today, a local bookstore in Colorado is using the same predictive inventory management that Barnes & Noble spent millions developing, except the bookstore is paying just $29 a month for it. The technology gap between corporate giants and small businesses isn't just narrowing, it's vanishing like ice cream on a hot summer day. And that leads us right into point 2, the time multiplication. Let's be real. When you run a small business, time isn't just money. It's an endangered species. You're the CEO, marketing department, customer service rep, and janitor, all rolled into one sleep-deprived package. That's where AI becomes your secret weapon. A family-owned bakery in Oregon implemented AI tools that automated their social media posting, email marketing, and even inventory ordering. Tasks that used to consume 30 hours weekly now take just 3 hours to oversee. It's like having a time machine that gives you an extra day in your week. And when you're a small business owner, that's not just convenient, it's revolutionary, but that's just the appetizer. Point 3, the customer service. Supernova. Here's where small businesses are really turning the tables. A local insurance agency in Florida deployed an AI chatbot that handles routine questions and appointment scheduling 24/7. The result? Their response time dropped from 24 hours to 2 minutes, and customer satisfaction scores jumped by 62%, all while costing less per month than the office coffee budget. But here's the clever twist. They didn't replace their human touch. Instead, the AI handles the routine stuff, freeing up the actual humans to have deeper, more meaningful interactions with clients when it really matters. It's not about replacing the personal touch, it's about enhancing it. Which brings us to point
4. The marketing genius in your pocket. Big companies have traditionally crushed small businesses in marketing through sheer financial muscle.
When they can drop millions on celebrity endorsements and primetime ads, how do you compete with your modest budget? Enter AI marketing tools that are literally giving small businesses superpowers. A local gym in Michigan used AI to analyze their customer data and create hyper-targeted campaigns to different segments of their audience. Their member acquisition cost dropped from $210 to $57 per new customer, while retention increased by 34%. The gym owner put it perfectly. It's like having Don Draper, a data scientist, and a mind reader all working for me at the price of a gym membership. But marketing is just the beginning. Point 5. The decision-making crystal ball-making decisions as a small business owner often feels like gambling, except the stakes are your life savings and dream. One wrong inventory order or bad hire could sink the whole operation. That's why this next part is a game changer. A boutique clothing store in Texas started using AI to predict seasonal trends, optimize pricing, and determine which styles to stock. Their unsold inventory dropped by 71%, and profit margins increased by 28%. The owner described it as having a retail fortune teller that's actually accurate. But this fortune teller doesn't charge by the minute. It costs less than the store's monthly electricity bill. Now, let's talk about the operational magic. Point 6. The automation liberation. Small businesses have always struggled with repetitive tasks that are necessary but drain resources from growth activities. The paperwork, the invoicing, the follow-up, emails, they're all essential but exhausting. A plumbing company in Arizona implemented AI tools that automated their appointment scheduling, reminder calls, invoice generation, and follow-up communications. The owner estimated they saved 22 hours of administrative work weekly, time they redirected into servicing more customers. Their revenue jumped 40% in just 4 months with 0 additional staff. As the owner put it, it's like hiring a full-time office manager who works at lightning speed and never takes lunch breaks. Speaking of staff, Point 7. The superhuman staff multiplier. Here's where things get really interesting. Smart small businesses aren't replacing their employees with AI. They're turning each team member into a productivity powerhouse. A real estate agency with just 3 agents equipped their team with AI tools that draft property descriptions, generate social media posts, analyze market trends, and even suggest optimal pricing strategies. Each agent now manages 30% more listings while providing higher quality service to clients. It's like giving each employee a team of invisible assistants without the payroll impact. And this leads to a fascinating development. Point 8. The global reach revolution. Small businesses have traditionally been limited by geography. Your customer base was essentially whoever lived or worked within driving distance of your store. AI is obliterating that limitation. A family-owned specialty food store in rural Maine implemented AI-powered e-commerce tools that personalized the shopping experience for online customers, translated their website into 12 languages, and optimized their shipping logistics. TY. Result? International sales now account for 43% of their revenue, and they've shipped products to 27 countries, all without adding a single employee or opening another location. The owner said it best. Our little store in a town of $4,000 people now has customers in Tokyo and Paris. It's surreal. But with all these advantages, there's an important reality we need to address. Point 9. The adoption gap opportunity. Despite all these benefits, only 14% of small businesses are currently leveraging AI technology to its full potential. The remaining 86% are either dipping their toes in or standing on the shore watching the revolution happen. Why? Primarily fear, confusion, and the misconception that AI requires technical expertise or massive investment. And this creates a massive competitive advantage window for businesses that move now. As one business consultant put it, small businesses adopting AI today are like local shops that started selling online in 1998. They're positioning themselves to become tomorrow's market leaders while their competitors wonder what happened. And this brings us to perhaps the most critical point. Point 10. The accessible future is now. Remember when building a website required hiring an expensive developer? Then came tools like Wix and Squarespace that made it simple enough for anyone. AI tools have reached that same tipping point right now. New platforms designed specifically for small businesses have eliminated the technical barriers with drag-and-drop interfaces and template-based solutions. A 68-year-old florist with self-described terrible tech skills set up an entire AI-powered customer service and marketing system in a single afternoon. The revolution isn't coming, it's here, and it doesn't require a computer science degree or a Silicon Valley budget to join. Which leads us to the uncomfortable truth. This isn't just an opportunity, it's quickly becoming a competitive necessity. Small businesses that fail to adopt AI in the next 18 to 24 months will find themselves at a severe disadvantage, like trying to run a business today without a website or smartphone. A recent study found that small businesses using AI tools are growing 3.1 times faster than those that don't. That's not a small advantage. It's the difference between thriving and barely surviving. But here's the good news. There's still time to be an early adopter. You don't need to understand the complex technology behind AI any more than you need to understand how your car engine works to drive to the store. Start with one area of your business that's causing the most headaches or eating up too much time. There's an affordable AI solution designed specifically for that problem, and implementing it is probably easier than learning your last phone upgrade. The small business AI revolution isn't some far-off future event. It's happening right now. The only question is whether you'll be one of the pioneers reaping the rewards or watching from the sidelines as your competitors transform into giants. If you found this eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights that give small businesses the competitive edge. Drop a comment with your biggest question about implementing AI in your business, and I'll personally share some recommendations. Thanks for watching, and remember, in today's business landscape, being small doesn't mean you have to think small. The AI revolution is your invitation to become a giant.